Hey guys, welcome back to my series of MCU reviews, and today I'm reviewing Avengers Age of Ultron, starring Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Mark Ruffalo, Scarlett Johansson, Jeremy Renner, Elizabeth Olsen, and Aaron Taylor-Johnson. When Tony Stark and Bruce Banner try to jumpstart a peacekeeping program called Ultron, things go horribly wrong and it ends up to Earth's mightiest heroes to stop Ultron from destroying the world. This is one of the most underrated MCU movies. It's one of those films that I don't really understand why people don't like it. This is a type of movie that I kind of expect Avengers movie to be, which and I love Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, and I'm looking forward to Avengers 2, Doomsday and Secret Wars. What don't we keep getting Avengers movies that... But it's also one of the things where it's like, why don't we keep getting Avengers movies that are just things like Age of Ultron, where it's small scale, small stakes, and it's not some big crossover event. I feel like that's what we need in the MCU. I feel like hopefully in the Mutant Saga, we actually get more Avengers movies. Even though that is called the Mutant, we'll probably get more X-Men movies, which I'm happy that they're going the X-Men route. I'm actually very happy for that. But I do want to see more Avengers movies in the small scale. And it's crazy how much they keep using his staff in these movies. You look all through Phase 1, it's in the first Thor, it's in the first Avengers, Dark World, and Ultron. It's crazy how much they keep using the Mind Stone, which will pay off later in the movie. And the fact that they set Wakanda in this movie is crazy to me. I didn't realize that they set up that far back. Because and it's not until 2017 that we got Black Panther. I mean, we saw him in Civil War, which we won't talk about, because I've already reviewed it. But, we got the character of Black Panther in Civil War, and then we got, his movie, in 2018 before Infinity War. But the fact that they set up this far back is crazy to me, and we get Claw, we don't see him until Black Panther. It's so bonkers to me. And the Avengers play scene is one of the best non-fight scenes in an MCU movie. So much happens there. That's where the whole thing of them trying to lift Thor's hammer comes from. And I also really like how they use the, how Tony and Rhodey use the repulsors to try and lift up the hammer. And Steve gets a bit of a nudge. And we also get to see all these different people from all the different movies. We see, not only do we see Stan Lee there at the party, but we also see Sam Wilson. We also see Rhodey. There is a joke going around at that point where Maria Hall's like, "Oh, gentlemen, where are all the ladies?" By that point, they couldn't have gone Natalie Portman, but, they could have gone... But if they really tried their hardest, they could have got Gwyneth Paltrow back. So, it's also one of those things, too, where, another moment I love is the whole bit at the farmhouse. That is such a great character dynamic building thing. And I think that it's one of those things where it's you look and you're like, that is such a crazy, crazy, crazy thing, in that movie. And, you look at it and you're like, wow, this is such a impressive thing. And, it's crazy to me how much character building there is at that farmhouse. And we also get the first hint of the Bruce and Black Widow relationship, and a thing that, and spoiler alert, it goes nowhere. They tease it in this movie, and then they don't mention it until Avengers Infinity War.
Hi, Bruce.
Matt.
It's just like one of those things where you're like, really? Come on. And when that happens in Avengers Infinity War, you're like, why didn't they mention that in the rest of the movie? Like, they should have, like, kept going with that relationship. But, like, they never... But they haven't even tried to give Hulk a relationship since Ultron. And it's ridiculous. Like, it's crazy to me. And what I like about Iron Man 3, Cap Winter Soldier, Avengers Age of Ultron, is that it feels like a Phase 3 movie. And what I mean by that is that they looked at the first movie and was like, okay, these were good for Phase 1, but how do we step it up a notch? And they stepped it up a notch, and they feel like a Phase 3 movie, even though they came out in Phase 2. And, like, this phase is pretty much the MCU Empire Strikes Back of phases, where, like, it's darker. It's a darker phase. There's a lot more darker movies. A lot more serious things happen. Which is what I really like. Which, like, everyone expects Marvel movie to be like, oh, let's be fun. And it's like, they can be fun. Like, Age of Ultron's fun, but it's also bloody depressing. And also, you have all these questions of like, wait, is Tony Stark really a bad person? Like, come on, really? Like, it's crazy to me. And I also love Danny Elfman's score. I didn't realize that this score was him. Like, I love his Batman and Batman Returns music. I love his Spider-Man music. I love his Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness music. Like, he's done 2 MCU films, and like, what? He's done about 5 Marvel films as a whole, not just MCU, but Marvel in general. And then he's done about 7 comic book movies as a whole. The 2 Burton Batmans, the 2 Raimi Spider-Mans, Multiverse of Madness, Ultron, and Hulk 2003. Like, it's crazy to me how good he is at composing superheroes. And, like, he gave Batman Spider-Man the most iconic theme. Like, as soon as you think of Spider-Man, you think of the, and then when you think of the Batman, you think of the like, he gave 2 of the most iconic things, 2 of the most iconic superheroes ever. And it's crazy to me. This movie does a variation on the Avengers theme. It's different from Alan Silvestri's theme, but it does have a rhythm to the theme. And there's even a point in the movie where they actually do use the Alan Silvestri theme of the dun 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 dun, when Hawkeye's relaying the bow and arrow after talking to Wanda, and he reloads with the arrows. Like, I was like, I can hear the Silvestri music. I can hear it. And it's so good. This movie has lots of the best street level Avengers fights in the whole MCU. Like, I love these fights. I think that they're so good. I'm going to give Avengers Age of Ultron 4.5 out of 5 stars. I really like this movie. Now, I think that this is one of the most underrated MCU movies in my opinion. And I think it's one of those ones where it's like, you look at it and you're like, how is this so underrated? Like, it's crazy to me. And I hope that people eventually come around to this movie and go like, oh yeah, actually, you know what? This is actually a pretty good movie. But yeah, no, so guys, please hit the like button down below. If you haven't already, subscribe us to the little bell icon to get notified of future videos I make. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.
Hey there. subscribe to my channel, and also press this bell icon.